What's going on, mortals? This is SCP-049 again, and we are back with the greenhouse at level 1 walkthrough. Our Nirn roots respawn, so we're going to run over here by the Honeybrew Meadery and pick up these 2 Nirn roots that's in the stream here. And the other one's up here right by this fallen log. It's laying in the creek here. Just grab that, then you're going to want to fast travel back to Half Moon Mill. Jump on your horse, cross the bridge, take a left, and go back towards Nirnroot Spring again. Three more. Now, in order to get this video down to a reasonable length, I ended up cutting out Embershard Mine completely, which is where I'm heading to now. And I also forgot whenever I was in Riverwood to pick up 2 glass and 2 straw. So whenever you fast travel here, you're going to want to pick that up. And then right up these rocks over here, and you're heading towards the back door of Embershard Mines. And you want to remember to grab the gems that are on the table in the kitchen area. Mine all of the iron ore, because you're going to need 33 total between ore and ingots. And grab as much fly amanita as you can. There's 2 more iron right outside the back door to Embershard Mine. And they are right here. I was having trouble getting my mining animation to work. I had to equip my torch and unequip my staff, unequip my torch, and finally I got it to work. And then you're going to want to fast travel to the Guardian Stones, and you're going to head south up this little turn, and you're going to take the second right, not at the signpost here, but right up here at this pile of rocks. And this is going to take you to a place that I heard Major Slack call Corundum Clearing. Going to stay to the right side of this little jagged rock and ride right up into that fog up there. Up here you're going to find 3 corundum veins. There's the 2 that you can see now, and then another one to the right behind this tree that I lost for a second. I thought it was the mining animation messing up again. Nah, it's right here. I'm looking for it. And it's right here behind that tree that's right behind me. I'm going to need these for locks whenever we go to put the greenhouse onto the small house.
Oh.
Now we're going to jump on the horse and we're going to head towards Khan's Grove. What we're doing here is we're picking some dragon's tongue and whatever fly amanita that you need. Because we're going to need 10 of both of them for to plant in the garden and the greenhouse. We're going to be planting it with 10 dragon's tongue, 10 fly amanita, and 8 scaly foliota. And dragon's tongue are these yellow flowers. These right here. Now I start picking some jazzbay grapes, but I lost track of the amount of nearwood we had, and I thought we was going to be short, and I was going to plant the jazzbay grapes in order to get 20 of them to trade them to Sarethi to get a couple of extra nearwood that she has hidden in her basement. That's the dragon tongue. They're all over the place right here in Cons Grove. I could have got every one of them right here in front of the inn, but like I said, I was worried that I was going to be short of nearwood, so I was grabbing them jazzbay grapes also. And there should be 10 right here. Alright, if you didn't get 10 fly amanita from Embershard, only got 8. You can run up here to the mine, and there's a ton of them in here.
Oh.
Now we are back out. Try to get unstuck from this log. And you are going to want to fast travel back to the house and plant that scaly foliota. Like I say, just ignore the jazzbay grapes. That was a mistake on my part. Once they sprout up, if you was to plant what you get off of these 3 back in the garden and let them bloom again, you'll have 20, which is what Sarethi wants. You give her that, and then you become friends with her, and you can go in her house. And she's got a bunch of ingredients, but she's got 2 nearwood down in the basement. I thought we was going to be 1 short. Turns out we're 1 ahead. So I'm thinking I might not have
Need a ride?
went back to
Where do you
Honeybrew
want
and
to
got
go?
them other 2.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Alright, now you're going to want to go to
If
Riften.
you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Black Friar.
In Riften, we're not going to need it right this moment, but we're going to have to buy something here soon. So I'm going to grab the Amulet of Zenithar from a place that Major Slack dubbed the Broken Tower of Zenithar. You ride down past the guard towers and take this right. This place is always guarded by some kind of predator. This low level, it's going to be a frostbite spider. But if you come down here, I think around level 4, level 5, it becomes a bear. But I'm just going to get it mad at me and then let him come down here and play with Findel for a little bit. But he was already getting attacked by wolves. I heard that noise and I went back before I got the spider aggravated and it poisoned my horse. But once Findel's got their attention, just right up here. And right next to this shrine of Zenithar, there's an amulet. It's going to give you 10% better prices. Because we're going to need to buy us a grand soul gem that's filled in order to build the arcane enchanter. But after you grab that, you want to jump back on your horse. You're going to ride to the east over here. And you're looking for that mine icon. That's Lost Prospect Mine. In Lost Prospect Mine, hidden behind the waterfall, are 3 gold ore veins. We need 1 of them, because we need 1 gold bar. Lost prospect mine. Alright, when coming here, you're going to want to jump up this waterfall. I was making sure I had enough fly ant needed because there's all kinds of mushrooms in here also. Just jump up here, get behind the waterfall, follow this back. And there's 3 gold ore veins. Like I say, you just need 1 though. Then you're going to want to go and fast travel back to Riften. Got another ride coming up. It's a bit of a long one, but it's going to Serethi Farms. Now, since this was quite a long ride, and like I said, I was trying to get the video down to a reasonable size, I sped everything up. Serethi Farms right up there. So yeah, I got the time lapse on. It's a pretty uneventful ride. I mean, a lot of times you might see spiders and wolves and a couple bears, but whenever you're on the horse, you're pretty much okay. As long as you steer clear of whenever you start hearing like howls and stuff. Ride towards the west, and that house icon that you see on the compass there, that's Redwater Den. Once you come to Redwater Den, just keep heading left and you'll see a wheat mill icon. The windmill thing. It'll pop up right about now. Be right over this hill. And here we are. Now up here on the left, a whole plot of Nirnroot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now that you got that, that means we've got 20 Nirnroot, 20 Nightshade. We're just needing 20 Deathbell.
Need a ride?
But we also got a couple of more ore veins that we got to mine
Climb and back, and we'll be
in order to get like the arcane enchanter and all of that extra stuff.
Couldn't ask for better weather.
So here we are in Dawnstar. And we had that note to deliver that we got from Angie's Mill. You're going to want to follow this high road up here on the right and talk to the Jarl. Scald, I think is his name.
Divine's sake, Scald. Who do you think we're threatening with our
see.
old war?
Gonna get cold tonight.
Unless you're
Jarl
here to
Scald.
solve
What's this?
He's going to give you
Take this.
250
for
more
your
gold.
time and all that. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
And we're needing some quicksilver. And there just happens to be a quicksilver mine right here in Dawnstar. Right here, quicksilver mine. And we just need 1. And you need 1 gold, 1 quicksilver, and 1 refined moonstone ingot in order to make the extra stuff like the arcane enchanter, the alchemy lab, and all of that. We got the moonstone back in the midden whenever we used the bow to shoot that basket down. Alright, now that we got that quicksilver, we got all the ore and everything that we need. We're going to go to Whiterun. We're going to turn those animal pelts we got from Fendel's house into leather strips, so we have some for the bed. And we're going to smelt down everything. Just don't make any steel, because if you make steel, it's going to use your corundum, and then you won't be able to make any locks. So everything except for steel. Then we're going to want to take the carriage to Morthal.
Need a ride?
At Morthal, we're going to pick
Where
up
do you
the
want to
20
go?
death bell that we're needing.
Climb
Now
and
once
back
again,
and
I
we'll be
sped
off.
this up.
Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
You can get 19 of them right here in town, and then got to venture into the swamps just a little bit to get another one. The swamps are okay unless you go too deep into them. There's a chorus, and there's mud crabs everywhere and frostbite spiders, but as long as you keep your eyes peeled, you'll be fine. You know, quick save always. Just these big purple flowers. You really can't miss them. They stick out like a sore thumb. This should be 19. I need one more. So now, once you start growing into the swamp like this, you're going to want to keep your eyes closed, your eyes open in case you get ambushed by spiders or whatnot. Once you got 20, fast travel back to Riften. We're going to go and sell all of those off. We're carrying Death Bell, Nightshade, and Nirnroot. Each group of 20 is worth $250.
Before I
So
let
that's
you into
750 gold.
You need to pay the visitors
And you want to
tax.
talk to the guards, tell them that this
For
is a
the privilege
shakedown,
of entering the city.
which is another
What?
persuasion
All
check.
right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you?
And then you want to want to stick to the right
I had
side so
another
you don't
run-in with a thief's
trigger
guild.
a conversation with Maul.
Careful. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar.
And go down here to Elgrim's Elixirs. And out of habit, I talked to this lady and started up a delivery quest, but it's not really necessary. You
This
got
place
enough
has
gold to
seemed
do what you
better
need to do
I
anyway.
swear. In fact, you won't
But you want to,
speak to
you're going to want to
Finrod
wait
in
around
Surestone.
until
He's got
Ingen
some sort of
Blackbriar
sample
shows
he
up.
wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it.
I'm
Dear,
not sure you should
This
be
girl.
really
walking
ought to
around
put some
naked.
clothes on.
Hmm?
You're embarrassing
Sorry.
yourself.
I'm a master.
Yeah,
my
no
Eric
clothes.
formulas have to restore. Am I sensing that you may be
Alright,
interested?
tell her that
means
you'll
more time
get
for
her
my
ingredients
experiments and less time in the field.
and then
Much
start handing them to her. You gotta
Good.
hand them
My
in one at a
experiments are at a
time.
critical stage, and these are just what I need to
250
finish. Here's some
For the
coin
Death
for
Bell,
Ah, yes, excellent samples. Thank you.
250 for the
This coin should
Nirnroot,
compensate you. Perfect. This is
250
just what I
for the
needed.
Nightshade.
Here's some gold for your
And then
time.
tell her that that's all the ingredients, and she's going to give you a
Yes.
key.
I feel I
It'll
owe
let
you
you
a
get
bit
to
more
this
than
chest in
some
the back, and
meaningless
you can
coin
take
for
anything
a
in
long
it.
to
You
shore
can use that
Stone
to
could be dangerous.
This key unlocks my supply chest
sell
of
off
Pilgrim's
after
elixirs.
we finally get done with the run. I mean, nothing special, but
Fine day with you around.
pretty good priced potions in there. Now you should have everything on board if you picked up the 2 glass and the 2 straw from Lucan and Riverwood, except for this Grand Soul Gem. You have to get a filled Grand Soul Gem. That's what you're going to need the Amulet of Zenithar for, because it's pretty high. If you don't have it, I believe it's about 1,500. You can get it for like 13.
You can see me? But you can hear me, obviously. Take a look.
Make sure that it's a filled Grand Soul Gem. $13.56. Like I said, that should be everything that you're needing, as long as you picked up the straw and the glass. So you're just going to want to fast travel back to the house. Yeah, I really wish I would have counted my nearing route before I did all that. But now, since you picked that scaly foliota, you should have 10, and you need 8 of them for the greenhouse. I was going to stop the video here, but then the next part, wherever I build everything, it only took about 10 minutes.
I'm right behind you.
So I just went ahead and
You
stuck
lead,
them
I'll
together.
follow.
That's why I ended up having to do time lapses on everything.
I've got your back.
You're going to need to
I'd be
make
honored to be
Kendall
your
your
steward.
follower
You've built a fine steading here.
and tell him you want to buy some building material. You want to spend 1,000
Divine
gold
smile
to get
on your friend.
100 logs.
Of course. What are we running?
And I made
I'll
it
see
look
to
like
it.
I just
Is
bought
there anything
20
else
because
you
I
need?
cut all the other ones out to shorten everything. And I'm just making sure that the logs have shown up on the pile. You need 100. You need 60 stone. And you need 40 clay. I'm going to make you 140 nails, 10 iron fittings, 6 hinges, and 3 locks. And you're going to go to the drafting table and set up the main hall. You get on the workbench and crank it all out. Go back and get the west wing greenhouse. And everything on the outside is done. I'm just clearing all this out and I'm going to plant it with 10 fly amanita. It's going to leave you 1 empty plot. Then in here, I'm going to make you some extra storage. So you're going to want to go to containers, get the end table and the dresser. And then I noticed I forgot my straw. So I ran and got it, but I cut all that out. And we're back. So I'm going to make the double bed. Go in here. Alchemy lab, arcane enchanter, and fireplace. In the greenhouse, going to do all 9 planters. And you're going to want to plant 10 dragon's tongue and 8 scaly foliota. And that's it. You've got a greenhouse at level 1. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next chapter.